You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Chill!
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG, and welcome to another new episode of Mr. Gentleman the Podcast. Hope all is well. And also, I got a bunch of guests. We got some nightlife legends in the building, and we're going to talk a little bit about their nightlife journey and what they're doing now. So, yeah. So, you already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
My name is Cynthia from our collaboration station podcast, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. And this is the Gym Fact quote of the day. And today's quote is, in order to change the world, you got to change yourself. So if you have the opportunity to change the world, go out there, take charge, take every opportunity, and do anything you can to make an impact in somebody's life. Because any impact is good impact when you're a leader and influence in the right way. And that is today's quote of the day.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
This This is Nana Pyle.
And Tawana Pyle.
And you are now listening to
Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Let's go.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And right now, I got my special guest. Oh my God, they are so legends. They are nightlife legends. They took over the club, back in the day. Then they took a step back, and this time even better. We got Tawana and Danielle Pyle from TWISAGR in the building. How y'all doing today?
Hey, Ken.
Hi.
Yes, and by the way, they are both my sisters. Yes, we got them on the show. Yes, how y'all doing?
Great.
We're doing good. We're so happy to be on your show. It's an honor.
Yes, it's an honor to be here today.
Yes, and yes, welcome back to you as well, Danielle. And you killing your Coaching Out Loud podcast, by the way. I just want to say that. Well, let's get on with the interview.
All right, we ready.
All right, so how did y'all come up with the name Hunger for More Entertainment? And what did y'all did that get y'all into the nightlife industry?
Well, that was so long ago. I really can't remember how we came up with the name, but we wanted a catchy name, and we wanted a name that didn't distinguish if we were girls or guys. So we picked a name that was kind of unisex, so people won't look at us like we're girls.
And we also loved Lloyd Banks at that time. I think that was the name of his album. So that had a lot of influence on it also. You said, when did we start?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
2004. 2004.
Dang, I was through high school when y'all started. Dang, that's really long ago. Jeez Louise. So what was your first experience? What was your first venue? And how was your first experience?
Well, our first experience, venue we did in the city was Star Nightclub. We were doing events in Brooklyn. We was doing events at the Lab in Brooklyn. It's long gone. But our first official event in the city was at Star Lounge. I don't know if it's still around.
Yes.
I highly doubt it.
Yes, and that night was horrible. No one came for us, and the party itself was a flop. All the promoters did really bad, and then it was a tragedy that happened that night. A guy had a fight, and he died. He fell, and he died. And that wasn't anything to do with us, but it was just an outsider. But it just was that was just a bad memory of that night.
That's crazy. So how y'all come up with being young females in a male type industry? How y'all come up, I should say?
Well, our experience as far as I come up in the nightlife was very interesting, because not only were we females, we were also very, very young. So we were not, at one point we wasn't even old enough to get in the club. So it was we were very ambitious though. So it was we was here to get it done. So at the end of the day, we had to drive. So it was they had no other way but to respect us. So we did it. We had to push and fight our way through it, but we did it. Danielle want to add on to it? She can.
Yes, I would also add that, yes, we were really young. I remember I was in college, so I would come to the club after class, and I would do my homework in the club, and we didn't even get carded because it was our event. So we just was able to walk in, the bouncers didn't ask us for ID. But when we went out to other events, we had to use, which is, God forgive us, we were using one of our friends was 21 at the time. We used her ID, all of us. I don't know how we did it, but we used her ID. Shout out to Keisha.
Shout out to Keisha. Hopefully she listened to the show.
Yeah, and then one time, a funny story, really quick. We went to a club, and the guy, I guess he noticed it was a fake ID. Not a fake ID, it was a real ID, but it wasn't me. And he said, "Don't ever come back to this club again, or I will call the cops." That was really funny. Yeah, but back to the original question. It was very hard at times because people, they looked at us one that we were a woman and we were really young. So we had to really work hard. We had to be on point. so people could really see like these girls. They may be young, they may be Black, but they're coming to do the business well, and they deliver what they say they're going to do.
Nice. And I'm sure y'all killed it in the industry, and to everybody who probably look up to y'all now, after all these years.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. So what was your biggest highlight from Hunger for More?
I would say our biggest highlight was we had a thing where we did a lot of things different. So everybody was doing like their 1 year anniversary. So instead we did a 1.5 year anniversary, and we had LeBron James host our event. But the funny story behind that was when we met LeBron, it was like, no. It went from 60,000 to him doing it with us, which was a awesome experience. And then too, we did our secret location party where because we didn't have a venue. So, but nobody knew we didn't have a venue, but we knew. So we did a secret location and still get people to reserve and things like that. And then we got the venue probably like 2 days before, and then we released the venue, and it turned out to be a great success. Like the whole Cleveland Cavaliers came out, all the Knicks. It was just like, it was awesome to this day. Like everybody still talks about, oh, you girls was the first ones to bring LeBron to New York City. So
nice, big things, big things. Would you like to add? Would you like to add, Danielle?
Oh yes, I would say that process was not easy. A lot of people, in general, like if you're trying to get a celebrity to host your event or just do business with them, it's not just like a 1, 2, 3 step, like, oh, they're just going to say yes. It was actually like a year process of me and, trying to get him to say yes. Because when we first met LeBron, we met him in Cancun, and his manager was really excited because they saw that we were young girls. And, the first conversation was, where do you party in New York? He said, I go to 4040. I'm like, that's whack. And they all started laughing because I'm like, that's not a place to party when you come to New York. So we said we wanted to do an event for him. And during the process, we had to build a business relationship with his team and everything like that for them to trust us to do a party. And then the party kind of fell in our lap because a promoter, which his name will remain nameless, he did a fake event that had LeBron's name on it, and we were supposed to be the first promoters to do an event in New York. So I questioned it. I was like, oh, I thought we were going to be the first ones. What's going on? And he said, send me the flyer. And he said, I never approved this flyer. And the party was canceled and the venue was gone. So, you have to do things correctly when it comes to celebrity. You can't do fake things and think they're not going to find out. But during that, we built trust with them, and and loyalty. So they just gave us the party, like, we're coming here, just do it, find something and just do it. So yeah. And
just to add on a little bit what Dan said, he went basically from a client to a partner because he partnered with us on that event. So that was awesome also.
Yes.
Nice, good stuff. So what made y'all take a step back from the nightlife industry?
I'll start. After a while, it became very hard doing events. Like parties were not the nightlife scene was changing, and it's still to this day. I feel like it has not been the same. A lot of clubs were closing, which that was part of our money, and then the venue that we were making the most money from, we kept hearing rumors like, oh, this club is going to close, and we're like, whatever. No, they're not. They're making so much money from our party. So they're not closing. They're making thousands a night. Like we're their best, we're their best weekly night party. They're not closing. And a lot of our friends who had owned venues and clubs in New York City kept saying, no, your party is about to, be gone. I'm like, no, it's not. So one day we came to the club and it was like chained up. And the way the the owner, he didn't handle it correctly. He didn't really give us a notice that the club was going to close. So after that, we had a few parties here and there, but it just wasn't the same. And then also lifestyle change. You know, God was really pulling us from the club scene and pulling our hearts, because it was like sometimes I'll be in the club and I just was like, I don't want to be here. Like, I'm over this. I'm tired of this. I just felt out of place. Like, you know, you could try to do whatever you want, but if God has a call in your life, he's going to pull you out of what you're doing, like regardless of what. So it was just like and then after that, every party we would do, it would be a bad event. And we had a great track record of doing great parties, big parties, music, release parties, like everything was just like, it was just at a standstill. So I knew that was God getting our attention. And then just the passion was really gone. Anything you want to add?
Well, I agree with everything that Danielle said. It's basically the tug of God, the prayers of our parents and our family that said, you know, this is not where I want them to be. And their prayers were basically answered. So, yeah.
All right, good stuff. Amen. Amen to the parents. So what is TWISAGR?
Well, TWISAGR is our organization that we have now, which is The World is a Girl's Runway. It's a for-profit right now organization that we empower girls to become entrepreneurs, because when we were doing Hunger for More, we didn't have those mentors or those resources where we can really had took our business to the level that it could have been. There was a lot of potential in Hunger for More, but there was also a lot of mistakes. So a lot of things that we could have did, like the event with LeBron James by itself, it's like it could have been 100 times. It was a great event, but now you look back and it's like, oh, it could have been 100 times better if we knew how to do this and this and this. So that's basically where the passion came from, with knowing that we went through having a business at 19, 20 years old and want to pour into these girls to make sure they don't make the same mistakes that we made.
All right, so what made y'all take this venture?
As far as the world's best friend?
Yeah.
Well, I believe it's purpose, because I believe that it is our purpose, part of our purpose. And it's like doing what we do. It's like we're always getting confirmations from God. Like if there's a woman that comes to us for advice about how to start a business, or there's a young girl that is just so passionate about doing business. And then last year we went to Barbados to empower young girls to be entrepreneurs, and it was so encouraging to us. We came there to encourage them, but I left encouraged because some of them just didn't believe that they could become entrepreneurs. But after we gave our presentation and our workshop, they were empowered. They wanted to stay in contact with us, and it was just a blessing. And it showed that God is faithful, and when he called you to do something, he will make sure that there are people that need you. And I think that we continue to just meet people, and it's not just only girls. It's a lot of women that we connect with that are like, listen, I need advice, I need help. And a lot of things we do behind the scenes, we don't post it on social media, but it's a blessing to be able to empower women. And then too, when we started the World's Girl Runway, now I feel like women entrepreneurs is very big now. Back then, it was not a lot of empowerment about entrepreneurs, women being entrepreneurs. It was just about, the men. So I think that really put a push in our spirit to do it.
Would you like to add, Tawana?
She said she pretty summed it up for me.
Okay, good. So what is your biggest achievement with TWISAGR so far?
Tawana?
Well, I would also say yes to Barbados, when we got to speak in Barbados to the girls. Also us being recognized by Councilwoman Tremaine Wright for all the community work we have done.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff.
And I would just say, we have a few things that we're working on. We can't say yet, but once it's finalized, and just some of the partnerships that we're working on, is going to be a big thing that's going to be for us.
Okay, nice. Which kind of was about to ask me my next question, but I guess that's kind of confirmed Your next project.
Well, we have some stuff that we can actually talk about as far as our next projects. We're working on having courses, online courses for women and girls that are interested in becoming entrepreneurs. There's books that's in the works that's coming out. We have books that's lined up that's going to be dropping this year. Tons of events we're planning. So there's things that's happening outside of other things that we can't talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I'm looking forward to the project to come out. And I'm pretty sure everybody is as well. So what would you have to say to anybody that going the same route as you?
Okay, you want to go first?
I will say, pray. Always pray about your purpose, because sometimes people think, oh, I'm just gonna wake up one day and know my purpose. I feel like we could say for both of us, but purpose was not like we knew our purpose right away. It took, doing other things that we were passionate about, and it led us to our purpose. So sometimes some people just don't want to do anything, and you have to start doing other stuff, finding certain interests, certain things that you're passionate about, and I believe it will lead you to your purpose. But you can't be standstill and not doing anything and think that one day you're just going to find out what your purpose is, because sometimes we have assignments in our life that lead us to our purpose. So I would say focus on purpose, have a prayer life, make sure that God is head of your life, because he will lead you to what you are called to do. And just always remember that you're doing it to help people. Sometimes we can be very selfish and like, oh, it's all about me on social media, want to make your name great. But purpose always includes people. So if you have a heart to serve people and to help people, life will be great.
Mm.
Yes, like Danielle said, prayer definitely is a secret sauce to all things. Also start with your why you're doing this. That passion behind what you do will push you through the difficult times, because entrepreneurship is not easy as far as everything. So there are times where people want to just give up, but then they remember who and why they're doing it. So that will get you through everything, and it's worth the fight at the end of the day. Everything that you want to do, that dream, that passion, everything that's placed in your heart, when you actually do it, it's worth it. And it's just like, go for it. At the end of the day, they can either say yes or they can say no. And it's like, you're going to get a few no's before you get a yes. And then when you get a yes, then hey, you forget all the no's you got anyway.
Right. And also, I will add one more thing. Don't think that you could become an overnight success. And this is reference to when we did events as well. Like, we did a lot of great things. We did a lot of great events, and it wasn't overnight. Like, we were really hustling hard, going out there, getting emails. Like, we have a crazy email list, thousands of emails, but we worked hard to get those emails. we were clipboard girls. Like, we went out, and now it's easier because we did our events before social media, before Facebook, before Instagram, before all these platforms. So we really had to work hard. We did a lot of footwork. Now it's easier. So I feel like it's no excuse. You have to just grind and grind to be successful. And it's not going to happen overnight. Sometimes it takes 5 years to get that one good year to be successful. So
yes, you're definitely right. Thank you for those wise words. And, I want to thank both of y'all for being on my show. I appreciate y'all, my sisters.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you, Kim.
So, where can they reach you? Your social media, where they can reach you? Let's drop it now.
Okay, on Facebook, you can reach us at The World is a Girl's Runway. On Instagram, it is TWISAGR, TWISAGR. And email, I guess. Oh, Twitter. Twitter is the same as TWISAGR, TWISAGR. Yes.
And I'll give you my personal Instagram. Y'all can follow me on IG. It's Danielle, DANIELLE PYLE_ on Instagram. And Danielle Pyle on Facebook, my like page.
Nah, y'all not getting my Instagram.
Yes.
Well, and also Coaching Out Loud is my coaching company as well.
And Kingdom Bell coming soon. Put that out there.
Nice.
Kingdom Bell.
Nice day. And don't forget to check out Danielle podcast, Coaching Out Loud every Monday as well. I'm gonna put that plug in there too.
Yes, I'll forget that
Put
one.
that plug in there too. Yeah, thank y'all, and we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spinoff Series Thursdays. And Spinoff Series Thursday is the new home for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spinoff Series. That brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the Old School Show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursday, A Conversation About Music Podcast, every first Thursday. The Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True!
I want to thank you everybody for tuning in to this new episode. Thank you to my special guests for being on the show. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing your thing. And if y'all in the New York area and look for an event every weekend, Freeman Friday at Catcher, 270 Barry Street. Best say party at Taj, 48 West 21st Street between 5th and 6th. Say premiere at the door. If y'all want to be on my show or want to contact me, just DM me on all social media platforms at Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _Mr. Mr. Gentleman, GentleMan. If y'all want to donate to my show, You go to my podcast show, anchor.fm/Ken_Mr. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. And keep it locked each and every Sunday. Thank you. Have a good day.
This is Laquita from the Queen and Me podcast, and you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.